Good morning, students. Welcome to our education channel, special in subject of accountancy. Today, we will do the second part of the piecemeal distribution of cash. This piecemeal distribution of cash, we will follow the method, surplus capital method. And this surplus capital method is also known as proportionate capital method. This is also known as highest relative capital method. This is also known as quotient method. So, these are the three different names of the surplus capital method. Now, this method we do when there is difference between the capital sharing ratio and profit sharing ratio. When the profit sharing ratio and capital sharing ratio is not matching, at that time we will do the piecemeal distribution of cash. After this method is suitable when we follow this method when first partners profit sharing ratio is not as per the partners capital sharing ratio. That means PSR is not equal to CSR. Capital sharing ratio and profit sharing ratio is not matching. At that time we will follow this method. Second, when partner is a solvent. Now what is a solvent means their asset is more than liability is known as solvent. At that moment we will follow this method. And when there is insolvent means when liability is more than asset, at that time we will not follow this method. After this, it's very important we always prepare statement of excess capital before paying the outside liability plus insider liability. So first we have to prepare the statement of excess capital. Always we have to take full page and 4 column. 3 partner hoga and first the particular. So in this case we follow step by step. So step number 1. Step 1, calculate the adjusted capital. Now how to calculate adjusted capital? First we will write the capital. Add reserve. हम लोग उसमें क्या करेंगे? रिजर्व आपको दिया होगा तो जो भी रिजर्व दिया है वो पार्टनर को इन देयर प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो में बांटेंगे और वो ऐड करेंगे. ऐड करने के बाद हम लोग को मिलेगा एडजस्टेड कैपिटल. इफ लॉस दिया होगा तो वी विल डू माइनस. इफ प्रॉफिट दिया होगा तो वी विल डू प्लस. एंड टोटल मिला के हम लोग को क्या मिलेगा? एडजस्टेड कैपिटल. सो निकाला. नाउ वॉट एवर द एडजस्टेड वी गॉट दैट शुड बी डिवाइडेड बाय प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. हमेशा प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो दिया होगा और एडजस्टेड कैपिटल हम लोगों ने निकाला. सो वी विल डिवाइड. तो वहाँ पे कितना पार्टनर हो गए? 3. सो अपने को आंसर कितना मिलेगा? 3. आउट ऑफ 3 आंसर विल टेक विच एव इज अ लेस. एंड आफ्टर जो भी मिनिमम अमाउंट में उसको हम लोग मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे अगेन विद द प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. With the profit sharing ratio, whatever the amount will get, will write, and that amount should be minus from the adjusted capital. That amount should be minus from adjusted capital, and whatever the answer will get, we call the surplus capital. We call the surplus capital, and surplus capital means that much partner bring the extra amount in the business. So while paying, we will pay first that surplus capital. Now again repetition. So whatever your surplus, again we divide by profit sharing ratio. Again we will get the balance. So दो balance मिलेगा. दोनों में से we will take whichever is the less. And that amount should be multiplied again with the PSR. So we will get the amount. That amount again less from the surplus capital. And last we will get the surplus amount of the particular one partner. And that we have to pay first. So these are the steps for the preparation of the statement of excess capital. Now, note, in this case we have to follow the specific assumption. यहाँ पे आपको मानना ही मानना है. These are the point. First point that cash in hand or bank balance to be considered first relation. In balance sheet, you always given the cash in hand or cash balance. That we assume that first relation. और लेने का और फिर उसको क्या करेंगे? बांटने का. So cash is always called the first relation. Second, once the relation expenses become certain, an amount kept a reserve for estimate relation expense is no longer required. एक बार हम लोगों ने relation expenses paid कर दिया, so that is not our liability. After distribution that now if any asset of firm is purchased by the partner, then agreed value such asset should be distributed among the partner. Whenever partner take any asset, that is not free of cost. that partner will pay that much amount to the firm, and that much amount should be divided among the 3 partner. Similar to liability, if any liability taken by any partner, that should be minus from their capital. So these are the certain assumption we have to assume while doing the piecemeal distribution of cash. In this case, we always prepare 2 statement. First statement, statement of excess capital method, and second statement showing distribution of cash. Actually, this is not method. Statement of excess capital इतना लिखना है. Thank you very much and all the best for your exam.